Once you get behind the cliff and the lighthouse, it's a little bit easier on the wind, not getting smashed so much from the sea. Just got Grandma. Yes. I really need those muck candies, so I might have to take Grandma for a walk at some point as my buddy Pokemon while this bonus event is on. So the weather outside right now is absolutely insane. It's been really nice and sunny all week, and then today it's like windy as hell. So out on the break wall, it was pretty much impossible to stand anywhere but the sheltered area behind the lighthouse, like the cliff that leads up to the lighthouse. I've completely filled my bag though, so I'm going to transfer some Pokemon, reap the rewards of the double candy cashback when you trade into the professor, and then grab these 2 Cubones that are hanging here. So let's transfer some stuff and then grab these guys. So I'm currently, you've probably noticed, I'm currently keeping at least 2 of every kind of starter Pokemon, like base Pokemon. I want to do like a live stream and evolve 1 of every evolvable Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So everything that can have an evolution, I want to sit down and do like an entire evolve them all kind of session. I think that'd be pretty fun, just to evolve 1 of everything. So for like the last few weeks, I've been hoarding all of my Pokemon. And there's just like a handful that I need, probably like 10 that I need to get the remainder of the candies for to do the actual event and do the live stream that I want to do. And fingers crossed that with this special Halloween event, because there's such an extreme amount of candies going to be given out for every Pokemon that you catch, I can catch enough of them or walk with enough of them to do that event. The main one that's going to be the issue for me at the moment is Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. I hatched a Hitmonchan, but I've never seen a Hitmonlee. So in order to evolve a Hitmonchan, I need to at least have 1 Hitmonlee. So even if I get all the candies by walking with Hitmonchan as my buddy, I'm pretty much stuffed unless I can find 1 to evolve. So that's kind of going to be my mission before that. Well, I'm going to have to be able to do it to get 1 to do the event. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to try and scope 1 out, see if anyone's reported them on the Sylph Road, and try and find 1. So let's grab those 2 Cubones. And you've probably also noticed that I've just got like a few too many of everything else. I need to actually just sit down at home and appraise them all and then turf the ones that I don't need. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but I just need to kind of sit through and sift through which ones have got good, decent IVs, that'd be worth evolving for when I do that event as well. I want to be evolving stuff that I'm going to use. So you probably notice as well my top tier Pokemon that I've got, like in terms of CP, I don't have a crazy amount of them. And that's pretty much due to the fact that I've not been evolving anything for the last almost a month, I think, because I've just been collecting as many candies as I can for everything. So I'm going to go for a bit of a drive around town, drop into one of the parks, try and hatch these eggs, and see if we can grab like some more Gengars, Haunters, Drowsies and things like that for the spooky spawns. So I barely even left the car park and we found our first Gengar. My second Gengar for this event, but our first one. Let's get this bad boy. So he's 797. So the first one I got was 1,000 and something. Well, that was a rubbish throw. It was 1,000 and something CP. But I anticipate I'm probably going to find a few of these guys throughout the entire event, and so will you. Ghastly has been spawning off the chain for me personally. Like, it's right near my work, so on my lunch breaks it's just Ghastly City. This lunch break that I had today, I caught nothing but Ghastly and 2 Cubone. So let's go Ultra and Raz. And a few other people have been saying where they are, they've got nothing but Drowsies spawning. Just completely overrun with them, which I need some more Drowsies to evolve a Hypno or catch one in this event. I prefer to evolve it in the sesh that I do, because Lucky Egg and extra XP that way. Let's have a look. Sorry, what moves did he have? Sucker Punch and Shadow Ball. We'll spin this stop while we're here. Let's keep going. I'm going to go and... Oh, they're so close to hatching 1k. I'm going to go do a quick lap of one of the parks here and get these bad boys ready to hatch. Just pulled over. I thought I saw some whales out in the ocean, but I think it's just the massive choppy swell that looked like a giant whale splash, but yeah, I don't think it was. But we have got 2 ghastlies. That's good. That's almost as good as a whale. Not really, but you know, ghastlies are still good. Before this event actually started, I was about to set Gengar or Haunter or Ghastly as my buddy Pokemon, just because I was really desperate to get enough candies to evolve a Gengar. So when, like the day this event started, I had about 60 candies, 60 Ghastly candies, and I'll show you in a second how many I've got now. It's a bit extreme. $460, so I started with 60, now on 460. This event is insane. Like the amount of candies that you get is insane. The amount of Ghastlies and Haunters that are spawning near me all day is insane. That's incredible. I really hope that I can achieve that amount of candy for at least a handful of my other Pokemon, so I can start powering some up, evolve some. That'd be good. I'll grab this guy and then keep going. I'm really close to hatching these eggs. I need to get out and do 2 more laps. 2 more laps should be enough. And then if not, I'm just gonna leave my phone open on the seat and drive home and not look at it, because that would be dangerous. That'd be not safe. And I hate doing that. It feels like such a cheater thing to do, but I really wanna hatch these guys before the end of the day. What have we got? 700 meters left on those ones. Oh, 600 meters left on those ones. On my 5k eggs, except for that first one. And then kilometer and a bit for the 10k eggs. Wish me luck.
Hello, babies. Hello. Did you guys catch any Pokemon today? Did you guys catch any Pokemons? Did you catch any Rattata? You want dinner? Let's get fed. So Will likes to drop things in his water bowl, and I've just noticed he has pinched my Dedenne off our Pokemon wall, or my little just collectibles shelf somehow, and left it for me in the water bowl. Cheers, bro. So the wind was just getting a bit too crazy outside to be walking around. I'm tired, it's pretty late, I need to have some dinner. So I'm gonna walk to the gym in the morning and hatch these eggs. I need these candies. I might leave my phone open at home and just see if the GPS kind of like waddles around a little bit tonight before I go to bed, to get it up a little bit, but otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna walk to the gym in the morning and see what we get. Cool, so we just hatched a Rhyhorn. I think my phone completely glitched out then, because in my recents it's got, oh, go back. It's got Rhyhorn, Slowpoke and Abra, and I have not caught any of those guys. I did catch Rhyhorn, and then the app crashed. You probably see part of the screen recording there, but yeah, I don't know what the go is. I got 42 candies for Rhyhorn, and let's go into the journal and have a look. Yeah, apparently we hatched Slowpoke and Abra, but I'm not sure how many candies we got for each of them. I know for Abra I didn't have that many candies, so let's see how many I've got now. 80 candies. I know that I had less than 25, or around 25, but certainly not 80. So we got a decent chunk of candies for Abra, that's pretty good. So he's up to 80 now, and Slowpoke, I don't even know how many candies we would have gotten from him. I'm really sorry. That was really weird. So they must have just glitched out and hatched when the app was closed. Because I saw the little animation come up, I closed the phone just so that it wouldn't show you guys, play the animation without showing you guys. So I could turn the screen recorder on, and yeah. Well, let's have a look how long our other eggs have got to go. About 1 kilometer and a bit for the 10k eggs. And 1 kilometer and a bit for my other 5k eggs. So I'm gonna put these guys on as well, so they'll hatch sometime today, hopefully, or tomorrow morning. But, yeesh. Cool, I'll see you guys when the next eggs are hatching. Hey guys, so sorry I didn't have much time to film yesterday. I was at work, and as I was going into work as well, my eggs were hatching, so I wasn't able to talk while those eggs were hatching, but you would have seen that we hatched a Scyther and a Jinx from the 10k eggs. Not that excited about the Scyther. Jinx is pretty cool because I haven't seen one in the wild yet, so that was added to my Pokédex as new. Not that exciting though, in terms of hatches for what you can get. I think I might have been spoilt for choice. Like out of my first 3 10k eggs, I did hatch 2 Lapras, so I can't really complain. Today's good, so today's Saturday. Last night there was a pole dance championships that I helped kind of like run. So me and a friend were helping like grip up everyone's poles, make sure none of the girls fall off, all that kind of thing. So I'm exhausted. My legs are all bruised. I'm really tired and sore, but happy mail. Pokemon Go Plus has arrived, so I'm gonna walk down and collect that and give it a whirl. I'm waiting so long for this to arrive. I missed out on the first shipment because I was in Perth for a friend's wedding, so I wasn't able to like predict which shop I'd have to pre-order it to in Perth, and there's a whole story behind that, but it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go grab one now. It's here. So I'm gonna make myself some breakfast because I feel like I'm about to pass out. I didn't have dinner last night because we were too busy, and then we'll get into constructing this guy. Yes! So these are the 2 pieces that come with the Go Plus. So we have the little Go Plus itself and the wristband. I believe to attach like the wristband you have to actually kind of screw it into place. There's a small little screw in there. But let's just go ahead and remove, discard before use. Okay. We have power. So I'm gonna open up settings in Pokemon Go and go to Pokemon Go Plus. Cool, so just gotta press the button on there. To press the button on there while having the app open, and my Go Plus will appear. And I'll just tap that one. And it pops up a little notification for request for pairing. So I'll hit pair, oh Jesus. And it will vibrate. So when a Pokemon is nearby, the device vibrates and blinks. Green light for the Pokemon you've caught, yellow light for a Pokemon you haven't caught. After you press the button, you'll see multicolored lights for success, red light for the Pokemon that have run away. When you're in range of a Pokestop, the device vibrates and its lights blink blue. Press the button to search the Pokestop for items. The light will blink multicolor for success and shine red for out of range. Got it. Cool, so I believe there were 2 Ghastlies just before on my screen. So I might just walk upstairs and see if they spawn, and we'll see how the Pokemon Go Plus handles it. It has detected something in range. It was just vibrating quite substantially and gone green. So let's see if we can catch this Ghastly. So I can see on my phone that it's Ghastly. If I didn't have my phone open, I wouldn't know what it was, but let's go. Oh, unlucky. That was a red flash, I believe. So, yep, Ghastly ran away. Dang it. That's alright. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to prefer it just as itself as a little clip onto clothes, or setting up using the wristband, like the little bracelet attachment. Not 100% sure yet. I will test both and I'll make a decision, I suppose. For the moment, I'm going to keep it off just because I don't think I have a screwdriver that small, or if I do, I don't know where it is. So I'm not going to be getting up to too much through the day today. I'm incredibly tired, so I'm probably just going to be a total couch potato and play some Overwatch, and let Pokemon Go Plus do a bit of the work for me while I sit on the couch. I know that at my house, Pokemon spawn, since like the recent updates and like movement of nests, now Pokemon will spawn in my house at 6 minutes past the hour and at approximately 1/4 to the hour as well. So I'll show that to you guys if they do pop up. And otherwise, I've got a Halloween party tonight to go to. So never had a Halloween party, or never been to one before either. Halloween's not super big in Australia. Mostly only if, you know, you like live in a street that's full of kids, and most of the, like, you know, the parents of the kids all, you know, have their houses as doing Halloween and trick-or-treating and stuff like that. But it's not really a big thing in Australia. But me and my sister were talking about it and we're like, why don't we just throw a Halloween party? So we're doing that tonight. So probably end up going for a trudge at some point and catch some Pokemon in full witch attire. So I'll see you guys for that as well. And then Sunday, I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do, but something. Hey guys, so I'm about to get ready for the party tonight. I'm going dressed as a witch for Halloween. No makeup on at the moment, so I'm going to do that in a minute and get ready. But first I wanted to jump into Pokemon Go and see what we caught or what we didn't catch with the Go Plus. So I'm just going to jump into the journal for my character. And a lot of stuff ran away. So we've got, where were we? So Pikachu hatched while we were gone. So Ghastly ran away, Charmander found a candy, Ghastly was caught. 2 more Ghastlies ran away, Meowth ran away, Ghastly was caught. Tiny Ghastly, 31 CP. 2 more Ghastlies ran away, Marowak ran away, and Charmander found another candy. So it's not a great success rate at the moment. I mean, it's only been, what is that, like Pokemon every 40 minutes or so popping up at home. So it's not like a high spawn rate where I live, but also not a high catch rate so far with the Go Plus. So I'm probably more inclined to use the Go Plus for spinning stops. Like that would probably be the main thing that I'm going to use it for. Hatching eggs is like the #1 thing I'm going to be using it for, because having the phone out and hatching eggs drains so much battery life. This is going to save a crazy amount of battery life. Catching Pokemon, I'm probably going to be more inclined to open up the app and actually try and catch it myself, because there's plenty of things that I know, like I've got a million Ghastlies at the moment, so that's not a big drama. But when this goes back to regular Pokemon spawns, I probably want to have a better chance of catching stuff by actually going in and making the attempt myself, rather than the Go Plus just throwing 1 Pokeball and hoping for the best, basically. So I suppose it is going to be good in instances where, say, if I'm a passenger and someone else is driving and I always want to pay attention to them and to the road as well, I can just, when it vibrates, I can click it, no issue. Or if I'm busy and it's like in a situation where it's kind of like rude to be on my phone
you know, it's just a little button that like buzzes. I just press the button. I don't have to look at it. I can just check on why I caught or didn't catch later. So that might be kind of the go in terms of catching Pokemon using Go Plus for me. I think it's going to be more of an egg hatching thing for me because I walk so much with Pokemon Go open, but I also walk heaps without it open. So this is going to be really, really good for times when I can't have my phone physically open and like walking around like I'm on my phone. So yeah, let's get ready for the party. All witched up and ready to go to the party. So we just got back from the party. I'm going to double check what we have caught with using Pokemon Go Plus. I had that on me the whole night, so we'll see if we're successful in catching anything while we're out and about. So let's have a look at our journal and scroll down a bit and see what we got. So here was where we left off. So Charmander found a candy, Squirtle ran away, Ghastly was caught, Ghastly ran away, caught a Meowth, caught a Cubone, caught another Meowth, Haunter ran away, caught a Drowsy, Eevee ran away, caught another Drowsy, Ghastly ran away, Pokestop, more running away, and Krabby. So caught a handful of things. It's kind of like a 50-50 ratio for what we caught and what ran away. I only got one Pokestop in there. I know there was a few that popped up on the drive to the party and on the way back, but at the speed we were traveling probably wasn't slow enough to actually get the stops. So 50-50 hit ratio for Pokemon Go Plus, 100% hit ratio for the party. Had a great time, witching, bitching, good times. Not sure what we're going to get up to tomorrow because Alan has to drive to Sydney, so he'll have the car. I might go for a bit of a walk around and just try and get some more buddy candies and test the Pokemon Go Plus a little bit more and see what we can do with it. So I'll catch you guys in the morning.